What's going on, guys? I'm gonna make a video about what I did the day before the MCAT and what I did the day of MCAT. Take it how you will. This is what worked for me, just something for you to consider. So the day before, most pre-meds, they will have some anxiety as to if they should study the day before or not. And if they don't study, they will feel the urge to study. And if they do study, they might feel even more nervous for the next day, for the exam day. So I did kind of a mixture of both. So I told myself, okay, I am not gonna study because I'm gonna think about studying the entire day. But at the same time, I said that I'm not gonna study too hard. So leading up to my exam, I was studying for 14 to 16 hour days. And then I kind of tapered it the last week to I think around 8 to 10 hours. And then the day before, I said, okay, I'm gonna wake up whenever I wake up and I'm gonna stop studying at 1 p.m. And when I say I was studying, it wasn't like real hardcore studying. It wasn't reading textbooks. I had a playlist of videos to watch. It was just like review videos that I was having trouble understanding, like different topics. So I just wanted to touch bases on those topics by watching videos, because in my opinion, watching videos is the best way to comprehend. Anyway, so I just watched videos the entire morning the day before the exam, and I stopped promptly. I stopped at 1 p.m. And then what I did was, and what you should do, is go grocery shopping and make sure that you have all your foods that you want the day of the exam. And already by this time, you should know exactly what you're going to eat the day of, because when you are doing your practice exams, you should have been training by eating the same foods that you will eat on the actual exam day. After grocery shopping, I went straight to the exam center to see exactly where the exam building is. I went there, scoped it out, saw where the parking was and everything. And there's something that a lot of people don't do. Walk out of your car and see which entrance is open, because a lot of the times, not all the entrances are open. It's just one less stressor to worry about on the actual exam day. See which entrances are open. Go inside, use the elevator if your building has elevator, and go up to the floor where your exam is being held. Go to the floor, go to the actual exam center. It'll be locked up most likely. But just go see where it's at, and then from that entrance from your exam center, see where the nearest bathroom is. Go to the bathroom from your exam center, see how long that takes, and just see how many stalls or like urinals are there. And if it's, let's say, only one, maybe see if you can find another bathroom in the same floor with more urinals or more stalls, because last thing you want is you're waiting for the bathroom to be empty enough so that you could use it. I'm only saying that because there was one bathroom that was super close to my test center, and it only had one urinal and one stall, and literally like a couple doors down that bathroom, there's a much bigger bathroom. Then after that, go home and just relax, right? I was watching TV shows. I think I was watching Mad Men. And then around 6 to 7 p.m., I had my clothes laid out. I knew exactly what I was going to wear the morning of. I had all my foods ready. I knew exactly what I was going to eat the next day. And then really, I just kind of like sat down for 15 to 20 minutes, just playing how my next day is gonna play out. So in a way, I was rehearsing the morning of next day in my head to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. And literally, I was thinking in my head, okay, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, take a shower, wear my clothes, eat breakfast, take my foods with me. I'm gonna have these things in my backpack. I'm gonna drive. So I literally just rehearsed the next day in my head. And by the time I was done with all of this, it was around 7-ish. Then I watched some more Mad Men, and then around 8 p.m. I took some ZQuil. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. This is just like my own personal thing. I just wanted to make sure that I definitely sleep well that night. So I just took some ZQuil just to help me sleep and make sure that I don't wake up middle of the night or I'm not able to fall asleep and be all tired the next day. The next day I woke up in the morning and I did exactly like I rehearsed. I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I showered, I ate breakfast, and then I went to the exam center and I took my exam. All right, now let me go into a bit details as to what I ate during the breaks and how my breaks was organized. Me personally, when I was taking my practice exams, I kind of rehearsed what I was gonna eat. So for me, what worked the most is peanut butter jelly sandwiches, bananas, bagel with cream cheese, and Cliff Bars. I did not use 5 Hour Energy. I know that's a very popular choice. I gave it a shot during one of my practice exam days. It did not work for me. It made me want to go to the bathroom a lot, made me very dehydrated, did not like it. So for breakfast, I had 2 bagels with cream cheese, and I had coffee, obviously. Like I love my morning coffee. This was like around, I think, 6:30 or so. And then I got to my exam center. I think I was parked at my exam center by 7:10. and you had to be upstairs by 7:30. And then around 7:20 or so, I ate a Cliff Bar because I wanted to make sure that I am not hungry whatsoever during my first section. Then I got to my exam center at 7:30, and then they do all the checks, right? They check your ID card, they check your pockets, register you, all that. Then I started my first section. Then in the first 10-minute break, first thing, I went straight to the bathroom. Even if you don't have to go. Just force yourself, because last thing you want is you go on to the next section and now you have to pee, right? Went to the bathroom, came back, and then in my locker, I had some water and I had half a Cliff Bar. I love Cliff Bars. It's high carb, it gives you a good amount of energy, and it's very tasty. I had half a Cliff Bar, some water, went back to my exam, and I still had like 3 minutes left, I believe. Started my next section, which is cars, dead cars, and now it's lunch break. For lunch break, I had 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches, then I had 1 bagel with cream cheese, and then I just literally sat there quietly, closed my eyes. Not to fall asleep, I wasn't sleepy, just to give my eyes some break. So they have hawks everywhere. At least my test center did. So I kind of knew how much time I had left, so I just kind of closed my eyes. There were some other students there. Most of them were quiet, but some of them, they were trying to socialize, whatever. I was in no mood. I just wanted to just relax and do well on this exam, right? So I highly recommend you just close your eyes, because it just feels good. Like, you want to give your eyes a little bit of a break. After that lunch break was done, then I went back, did biochem. Same thing. Once that was done, went straight to the bathroom. Even if you don't have to go do it, then I had the other half of the Cliff Bar, had some more water, went back in, and same thing, I had like 3-4 minutes left in my break. And then I got to the last section, finished my last section, then I was done. I was like, hell yeah, finished. I'm done with this crazy exam. And then I went to a seafood restaurant, and I just picked out after that. Something you guys might wonder, let's say you have a break, right? 10 minutes, right? If you get back to your seat before your break is over, you cannot just sit there and not do anything. Once you're back in your seat, you have to get started, even if you have 5 minutes left. So that's something for you to think about if you want to, I don't know, war game in your head, but that's something to have in your mind that, yeah, you may have some time left, but you have to get started. Yeah, that's kind of it. Hopefully that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.